Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Rick Yeezy, and I'm back. I'm back for real for another video. It's been like around a year since the last time I posted, but today I'm going to be doing a sneaker collection video. So basically, I've been collecting sneakers ever since I was like in high school, and I'm just going to go over my entire collection. I'm going to go over some of the pairs that I love. I'm going to go over some of the pairs that I regret buying. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all been rocking, and let's get to it. So y'all already know I had to get y'all started with the rarest thing in my collection, with the best thing I had. So let's go take a look real quick. You guys already know I had to start y'all off with the best thing I have. Let's go take a look real quick. Okay. Gotta unpack, and boom! Right there. Only 2% of people that watch my videos are subscribed, so please subscribe. Thank you! So the first shoe I got for y'all today is boom! The Jordan 1 High Bread Toe. So these shoes came out in February of 2018, but I didn't get a hold of a pair until late 2020 when I was actually working at Foot Locker at the time. But it's a beautiful shoe, beautiful silhouette. You can honestly never go wrong with the Jordan 1s. As you're going to be able to find out later in this video, I paid a bit more than I needed to for these shoes, but I mean, YOLO, right? If you really like them, you gotta cop them. So every shoe I also own, I try my best to keep clean because, I mean, why not? But let me know what y'all think about this shoe. One of my favorites of all time, so I had to start y'all off right. So yeah. So I guess I'm starting by an order of Jordans, because the next shoe I got for y'all is, boom, the Air Jordan 1 High Obsidian. This shoe came out in August of 2019, but I also ended up getting this shoe late 2020. I actually think I got this as a Christmas gift to myself. But it's just a beautiful shoe, beautiful colorway. I love the light blue mixed in with the navy blue. And a lot of people like to lace these differently, but I do love the OG navy blue laces. The heel tab with both colors is very nice too. And yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the silhouette. I'm a big fan of the colorway, and this is also one of my favorite pairs that I own in my collection that I paid a little bit too much for, but anyways. And finally, the last pair of Jordan 1s that I have in my collection are, boom, the Air Jordan 1 High Mocha. So these came out in October of 2020, and I guess 2020 was a really good year for me, but I had to get these right away. I think I got them a few weeks after release, but I just had to have them in my collection. They're just such a beautiful shoe in my opinion, the brown mixed in with the black and the white. And the laces actually came in black originally, but this pair I had to switch out. Like, the white laces just mesh so well in my opinion. Another shoe I had to pay more than retail for, unfortunately. My connections at Foot Locker were not connecting, bro, but one of my daily drivers for real, especially in the spring and the summer. It's such a beautiful shoe, and one shoe that I definitely do not regret buying. I am very glad I have these in my collection, so yeah. Alright, on to another silhouette, and I'm honestly surprised I only have one of these, but the next shoe on our list is, boom, the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. So the pair I copped was from 2018, and I actually bought this, I think, a few days after release date. Back when you didn't have to wait in line to get one of the limited pairs, I actually walked into my local Champs store, and I got this a few days after. But this is probably one of my favorite colorways, especially for the 3, just because of the nostalgia, knowing that Jordan wore this on the court. And just the colorway with the elephant print and the black leather, like, it's just such a nice colorway that you can't go wrong with. This being a shoe I bought from 2018, I didn't really take care of it as much as I would like to, but still one of my favorite shoes that I own. I definitely do not regret buying these either, and I hear they're making a reimagined version, but I'm going to be rocking mine. So on to the next Jordan silhouette in my collection, starting off right with the, boom, Air Jordan 4 Military Blue. So I'm not trying to be a hype beast or anti-hype beast or whatever, but when these first came out, I actually wasn't a big fan. I thought they were a bit too simple, but looking at it closer, no, this is a beautiful shoe. So this actually came out a few days ago in May of 2024, and no, I'm just a big fan. Don't regret my purchase at all. and I will be rocking this a lot this spring and this summer, so W shoe, can't go wrong with the colorway. Speaking of shoes that released in 2024, this shoe I had to get my hands on. So this is the Air Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. So the nostalgia on this is insane. I'm just such a big fan of shoes or of retros that Jordan wore, and knowing that he wore this, I know it's technically reimagined, but it's the exact same colorway in my opinion. Sorry, hype beasts, but it's just a beautiful shoe. It's got the Nike Air tab on the back with the Air Jordan wording on the sock liner. It's just a beautiful colorway that can go with almost anything, and I had to get my hands on these. I think we're a perfect like 5-0 on shoes that I don't regret buying, but we'll get to the ones that I do kind of regret buying in just a minute here. So yeah. And finally, last but definitely not least, is the Jordan 4 Seaall. So this is one of the shoes that I actually didn't buy for myself. I got as a gift. So shout out to my brother Raf M Gaming. But basically, I got this as a gift for Christmas, and this came out in 2023, and it's just such a beautiful colorway. Like the white and the black, you can never go wrong with, but the soft touch of green is such a great addition. And just looking at the shoe, it's so beautiful. Like, it's a perfect shoe for spring and summer as well. Similarly to the military blues, it doesn't have the Nike Air tab on the back, but that's okay. We rock with the Jordan logo also. And yeah, definitely one of the shoes I do not regret buying. Well, in this case, getting bought for me. So I definitely don't regret that, especially when I guess it's free in a sense. So yeah. And moving on to the next silhouette in my Jordan collection with the Air Jordan 11 is boom. And do I say boom all the time? Gotta stop doing that. But is the Air Jordan 11 Win Like 82. So this shoe comes in that white and Georgetown blue colorway. It came out in November of 2017. And although I do love this colorway and this shoe in general, this is probably the first shoe in my collection that I do regret owning. The reason being is I really wanted the Concord 11s that came out the year prior, but the problem was I did not have the funds at the time, being a broke college student. So this is actually probably the oldest shoe in my collection, yeah, I guess as a de facto Concord 11, I love it, but it's probably the first shoe in my collection that, like I said. And I don't know about y'all, but the Jordan 11s they're not that comfortable. I don't know. Am I a hater for saying that? Maybe, but let me know what y'all think about the Jordan 11. And now it's time for my grill. This is my favorite shoe in my entire collection, and it's funny considering how much trash talk I did with the other Jordan 11, but this, for so many reasons, is my favorite shoe of all time, and here it is. Boom. The Air Jordan 11 High Bred. This shoe came out in December of 2019, and I had to get it no matter the cost. To an extent, I'm not a crazy person, but for so many reasons, this is my favorite shoe. The nostalgia it brings. Of course, I wasn't born in the Jordan era, but I can appreciate the history that comes with this shoe. The 72-10 season, the championship, and Jordan coming back. For so many reasons, this is amazing. The colorway is amazing too. The iconic Chicago Bulls red and black and white. It's just such a perfect shoe in my opinion. It's not perfect in terms of performance or in terms of comfortability, but otherwise, yeah, I love this shoe for so many reasons. And it was also a culmination of my schooling. I was almost done university when I bought these shoes, and it was getting to a point where I could finally work to afford what I really wanted. And yeah, it was a Christmas gift to myself, and I do not regret buying it one day since. It's one of the greatest shoes of all time, and one of my favorites of all time too. And now it's time for the Adidas section of this video. I haven't really branched out. I will be frank. I am a bit biased towards Nike and Adidas, but who knows? Maybe by the time the next video hits, we'll have some more brands or anything like that. So I'm starting off with the Yeezy 350 blue tint. So this shoe originally came out in 2017. But like talking about my Jordan 11 Win Like 82s, I wasn't really rich at the time, being a broke college student, so I didn't end up buying this until I think late 2020. Like I mentioned, 2020 was a really good year for me sneakers wise, but I just love the silhouette and I love the colorway, so I definitely paid a bit more than I needed to. That might be my one regret with the shoe, but otherwise, as a daily driver, it is amazing. It's kind of like wearing the Ultra Boosts. Very good for the spring and the summer, but I do not recommend wearing this in rain. I went to Vancouver once, and it was a thunderstorm, and this was my best option, and after like 10 seconds, my feet were soaking wet, so definitely not waterproof. This upcoming one, this next one, is probably the first hype shoe that I ever felt was, wow, I'm him. And obviously that's not the case, but the shoe really made me feel like it. So this shoe came out in 2019, or well, it re-released in 2019, but it is the Yeezy 350 Zebra. So this is probably the first quote-unquote hypebeast shoe I ever bought, and it was worth it. So I got this off the Adidas app in 2019, and it's just it, man. Like, just look at it. It's beautiful with the black and white and the red Supply 350 logo. It's just beautiful. I mean, look, it's been beat up pretty well, and I don't wear it too often because it actually is just a half size up, and I do recommend going to the size with 350s. And the last Yeezy 350 silhouette that I own is special to me in the sense that I received it from my aunt as a Christmas gift, but it is the Yeezy 350 Marsh. So this is a very beautiful colorway. It has the light yellow with the gray stripe, and out of the new colorways that they have released, this is probably one of the nicer ones in my opinion. It is a bit hard to rock based on the colorway, but if you rock some plain white and black, or rock the Patty shirt, shout out Patty, this would look really nice with it. So I actually haven't worn it yet. I'm waiting for the right occasion, but it is a very nice shoe, and she actually bought it from Flight Club in New York. So I mean, shout out Flight Club. Like, they got the big heat, but I mean, it is a pretty penny. So very beautiful shoe though. And the last pair in my entire sneaker collection, last but not least, most definitely, most indubitably, I think that's a real word, is the Yeezy 700 Wave Runner. Now this, if there were one shoe that would compete with the Jordan 11 Bread in my collection for best shoe of all time, or my most favorite shoe of all time, it would be this. Similarly to the Bread 11 Highs and the Yeezy 350 Zebras, this is the I'm him shoe, in my opinion. Yeezy's, or Kanye's, first 700 colorway. It's just the perfect dad shoe, guys. Like, the colors, the design, and it's actually really comfortable. Maybe not as comfortable as an Ultra Boost or the 350, but it's very comfortable compared to how it looks. I got these off the Adidas app. They re-released a few times, but I ended up getting this pair in 2022. And yeah, I actually went to New York, I think a week or so after buying these, and these were my daily driver. I was like, I don't care what else I own, I'm bringing these, and I do not regret buying them one bit. Out of every shoe I regret, or I mean, out of every shoe I own, this is probably the one I least regret buying. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I actually use it compared to the Bread 11, so yeah. And that's the end of the video, guys. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And who knows, maybe this time next year we'll have even better shoes, or we might have the same ones. We'll see what the budget says. So thanks for tuning in once again, and much love. It's been your boy Rick Yeezy, and peace.